That's okay.
All right. So we got about 2 more minutes, and we'll get rolling.
Now I'm gonna go look at it.
So you're gonna go look what?
See on Facebook, see what it looks like.
Oh,
Wait, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do
you might have to go to my page to see it.
it. Okay. Let me see.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Let's do this. All right. You good?
Oh, I'm not on there.
You're not?
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay.
All right. You ready to roll?
Okay.
All right. Cool. Well, Alicia, thanks for joining. For the album listening. Or you,
Of course.
yeah, you are an old friend, right? Longtime fan too, and I appreciate
Hmm.
both of those. I appreciate you for being both of those. You know what I mean? Uh, but yeah, so this third album we're about to go through, um, it's called "I Was There." This album kind of like takes people on like an experience. You know what I'm saying? When I wrote this one, I was going through my own journey and experience. I tried to keep everything on this album very, heartfelt and honest. I let the ego go. You know what I'm saying? Drop the ego, and I just went for it and started writing. And what came out was something I think is very beautiful, and I just wanted to share that with the world. Come in, you know. So I kind of want to start with the first track. The first track called "Initiate Rebirth," right? So that's where it starts. That's where the whole journey starts. And we're about to get into this track, but Alicia, before we get going, you got anything?
No, I'm ready. I'm excited.
Cool, let's do it. All right, so this first track is called "Initiate Rebirth." Let's go ahead and peep that.
Initiate rebirth.
I woke up a new person, a new version of me. No more searching, no more cursing my fate. Life is great. I sit and meditate and appreciate my meta state. A clean slate on my conscious mind. I'm divine. Don't even think it's me here writing this rhyme. It's like I'm here, but I'm not. The backseat driver watching the plot. My life's movie, don't want it to stop. Life and death is in the same circle. No longer fear losing my breath, cause I'm eternal. I'm back to the essence when my mission is completed. But while I'm still here inside my mind, I gotta feed it. I was beaten down but never defeated. I fought back for my life and I succeeded. I only found peace when I submitted my pride. No longer walk around in disguise. You can tell by the look in my eyes, I'm a different man. Everything that's taking place is part of the plan. Love tragedies and lost friends. I forgive those who live life through a false lens. What they do to me, they know not. Transform into a butterfly with gold locks. I fly so fast that I can go Mach, breaking barriers known to man that no one can. I exist in the realm you can't capture on cam. The spiritual being of light. Being me is like being aware that you're only a shell of a man. The real you is in the world that belongs to a plan. Pure love and existence. My body glistens off the sunlight, reflecting all my godly wishes. I'm not speaking of a world that's fictitious. I was there. I was there.
Yeah,
That was really,
yeah.
really, really good.
Thanks, thanks,
No,
thanks,
for real.
thanks.
It sounded MF Doomie to me at first.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, like it was really good.
Rest in peace, MF Doom. MF Doom's like my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like he's up there. I wasn't trying to emulate him, no, but yeah. So when I wrote that, I was like, um, that was the first song I wrote since that initial journey. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if I'm gonna talk about that in depth, but that was the beginning of that journey when I was able to let go of my ego, drop ego and all these things and just let myself right. You know what I mean? Cool. But yeah, let's go on to the next track. All right. So this one is very special to me. Yo, thanks, Ryan. What's up, man? This next track is very, very like special to me. This one like tugs on my heartstrings when I listen to it. You know what I mean? Hey, Caleb, what's up? I wrote this one because there was an individual that I knew who um, tried to take his own life, right? And fortunately, somebody found him and he was good to go after that, But there was a part of me that wished, that journey that I took, I can kind of just hand it off to him, you know what I mean, and help him out. So when I made this beat, I had all that in mind and just that immense love and caring, you know what I mean, in my heart. And then I just wanted to write something on behalf of that. So the first verse, when you hear it, it's just me talking. I didn't write that. It's just me, going off the cuff. And the second verse is written. So this one's called "What's the Reason."
Yeah. What's the reason? What's the reason for it all? That we hide all the pain away. What's the reason? Yeah. That we cry for comfort, babe. What's the reason? 1, 2. Tell me what you gon' do. Yeah. Word. If you ever need a friend, someone you can depend on, you got a friends on. Put your friends on. I got love for you. I got hugs for you. Yeah, you're not alone in this shit. You're not alone in this shit. Word. What's the reason that we hide all the pain away? What's the reason that we cry for comfort, babe? What's the reason? We all got choices to make. What you decide is how you thrive or how you break. It's not just about giving love, but how you take. Do you sacrifice a person for the highest stake? When you look back, you see you made a high mistake. The one you left to drown is in a higher state, elevated to a place where he cannot break. The Mars native returns to outer space, forever slotted in grace, smiling with some pride on his face. No longer fighting with the goddess of fate. The lesson is that God is the great. Broke down that ominous gate that's always keeping me from seeing the complex soul of your average human being. Part innocent and part demon, from the mind down to the semen. My outlook is changing how I see them. Like my children, I just wanna squeeze them. That we hide all the pain away. What's the reason that we cry for comfort, babe? What's the reason?
Yeah. So yeah, that one is special to me. That song is like very special to me. Um, yeah. What do you think? Yeah.
Oh, me? Oh, it's super dope. I
Or
love it. I
everybody.
loved it.
Yeah, if you guys are in the comments, man, let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? Write to me. I can see everything you're saying. Um, but yeah. So you can see where this album is going, right? Where the heart is. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I kept that same energy throughout the whole project. And I think probably this is probably like my favorite, you know, favorite track altogether. I mean, sorry, favorite album altogether, you know. But this next one right here is called Finally, right? Um, I wrote this one day, like, I just, after I found myself, I started appreciating things like just walking in the sunlight, you know what I mean? And just like bathing in the sun or just observing the moon and just watching the moon and chilling, you know what I mean? Like things like that became like very precious to me. So, um, I wrote about it, you know what I'm saying? Peep it. It's called Finally.
Break down those walls so I can see, I can see, I can see. Finally. Break down those walls so I can see, I can see, I can see. I let the sunlight revive me. Now I'm feeling more lively, no longer feeling like Ronald Osley's footsteps in the dark behind me. It's why you can't find me, I'm beyond timely. Left the old ego where it belongs in the past, along with everything that would tie me down. It's not where you find me now, don't rewind me. I only live in the now, the future will find me. Like sandpaper, my course refine me. Dealing with loss and feeling the force inside me. Skywalking to the universe with nothing but a beat in a verse. I learned if you love something, then you leaving it first. It comes back, it belongs. If it doesn't, it was wrong for you. On the moon, I wrote a song for you that you never heard and never will. Vacuum sealed in the void, something to avoid. Break down those walls so I can see, I can see, I can see. Break down those walls so I can see, I can see, I can see. I entered as one man, came out another. I learned to love myself and to love my brother. Cause he is me and I am him. The violin plays along with the finest hymn. It's beautiful. I wanna talk to God again. I wanna learn every lesson that he gotta send. Why is it that we gotta sin and deal with this everyday bullshit that he gotta send? All I can do is grab a pen and analyze. I understand that I'll never understand the whys. I try to see the world through a baby's eyes, unaffected by the suffering and daily lies. As we grow, we gain pressure from our daily lives. I watch as our innocence is vaporized. We leave behind a child mind state as we try to survive in this world that's full of hate. Break down those walls so I can see, I can see, I can see. Break down those walls so I can see, I can see, I can see.
Word. You guys tell me what you think.
I thought that was amazing. I like that one better than Reason, I think.
A word?
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
like them all, but I think
Okay.
that one I really like that one.
Bet. Like I started making music differently. For some reason, it was more so about texture in my beats than it was about like, you know, it was just like more texture. Each thing is like a painting almost, and I'm just like moving the colors around. That's usually how I see it. And this one came out real buttery. All right. All right, let's see what else we got. So the next one is called Self-Love. I think it's self-explanatory. I just wanted to write about that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it.
It's called self-love. My heart set free just like a pale dove. It's called self-love. My heart set free just like a pale dove. I felt the peace in my palm, travel to every piece of my arm, all the way to my brain, then I'm gone. Mind twisted, psycho, not wizard, delivering what life gifted. I'm uplifted, rhymes exquisite. Ever since my mind visit, I see things vivid. Depending how you live it, life is great, but every now and then I escape. If I was in, then I learn from mistakes. It's like forever changing, forever evolve. I got thanks for everybody involved. I'm the reason that my planet revolves. People in my life are seasons. Got rid of ones giving me pause. I give them love and they giving me claws. I let it go. I'm in a space that can never be flawed. While in my mind I could never be bored. I'm center stage getting all the applause. It's called self-love. It's called self-love. My heart set free just like a pale dove. It's called self-love. Heart set free just like a pale dove.
Yeah. So I like that one because it's bumping. Shout out to my brother. My brother does the videography for my videos. If you're ever on my page, you wonder how does he get those amazing shots, those amazing videos? Well, I tell you, you look no further than my brother, Kinetic Visuals. That man is a genius behind that camera and behind that computer, by the way. Damn, that was a shameless plug, but do it. But yeah, so that's self-love, man. That song is self-explanatory. I don't really need to go deep into that. Make sure you guys love yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, man. You can't give love, to anybody else until you love yourself fully, and that well is full, man. Straight up. All right, next one. This one is called Secret Weapon. The reason why? That's why I named the beat, and I was too lazy to change the name of the actual song. So let's go ahead and get into that one.
When I speak to God, He speaks back through my music, so this beat is hard. I speak words full of flames till the mic is charred. I keep my eyes to the heavens cause my sight is scarred. Cause everything that I've seen in this life is hard. I'm only here till my life departs. Until then I will fight the dark. I'm feeling Superman, yo, I might be Clark. My pen travels faster than a lightning spark. Every time I jot rhymes down, time just stops. I'm no longer concerned if it might be hot. If I can't write from the heart, then it might just pop. If it ain't true from the start, then I might just stop. It ain't worth planting seeds if it's lifeless crop. You know my back bleeds when the knife was dropped, but still I proceed to give the glory to Pops. The father of us all got us all in the plot. searching for peace, God, cause these scars don't heal fully. They hang over my head like a hoodie unless I submit all the pain in my flesh. It's less painful to let go of the shit in my chest. I breathe easier with each breath, relieve stress as the world turns from east-west. I gain more strength with each press. Muscle builds power for the body, the tower. Every hour you can find me smelling flowers. The king has become the pawn all over again, to relearn all the lessons of the yang and the yin. I count my blessings as I'm pouring the gin. A toast to my friends who stuck by my side and was down for the ride. Even when I was losing my mind, even then you would look in my eyes. I knew you wouldn't let me die. My journey came just in time. I express what I feel best in rhyme. I give my breath to bless these lines.
Boom. So again, I'm like all about textures, you know what I'm saying? These beats just feel like warm butter. It's like taking butter, right? And then warming it up to the point where it's like not solid no more, right? And then you just kind of like put your foot in it. That's what my beats are like. It's like a warm butter foot, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's oh man. let's move on. All right. So the next track, man, this one's called Let Love Speak For Us. So when I was making this one, you know, I remember I was in my apartment and my mom was with me and she was vacuuming. There was like a vacuum in the back, you know, and I'm trying to, you know, I was like trying to come up with the chorus for it. You know what I'm saying? So I was just, you know, mumbling words and whatnot. Da 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 da. Let love speak for us, right? Trying to write the chorus. I ended up leaving that in there, and that ended up being the chorus, and kind of just like let love speak for us. I'm trying to like come up with something clever, but it's like nah, just let love speak for us. So then I just let my love write this. You know what I'm saying? I just opened up my heart, opened up my spirit, and I wrote this joint, and this is what came of it.
Shit, record so rough. Yeah, fucking vacuum in the back and shit. Just wanna capture the idea though. Gotta capture the ideas, know what I'm saying? Let love speak for us. Let love speak for us. Let love speak for us. Let love speak for us.
I meditate inside the sun about where I'm from, what my purpose is since life begun. After I write the scroll, I might be done or might become a better version of myself, the past removed slightly from. Collect my personalities until my psyche's one. Only reality I accept is inside these drums. Between kicks and snares, recite my affairs, my likes and despair, till I'm shining bright with no fear. Let the world gaze upon my unfathomable love. Let them drink from my blood, see a world that never was. Fall into your place inside the universe. Those hoping for reincarnation and seeking Buddha first. Once you find peace, you no longer look for who to curse or who's the worst person in your life that you would choose to murder. Solar power packed to the core, back to the person you were when you were laughing before.
Let love speak for us. Let love speak for us. Let love speak for us. Let love speak for us.
Sometimes you look in looking for the words, but they never come. Sometimes you look back at the battles that you never won. Sometimes you take a look at yourself in the mirror and think, what is this feeling filling me with doubt and making me sink? Gotta believe what's in your heart of hearts, kill the weak link. If you're a soldier of love, these are the battles we think of. And bad blood can leave your soul scarred for life. So precise are the cuts left by others so right. Tell the world how you went to hell and back. Found a tesseract, gaze into the end of space until it's black. You realize the only thing you have control of is self. At the same time, you are the universe in itself. No wonder why we struggle just to find our place. No wonder that we struggle when we fall from grace. You were nothing but you're everything. Look into my eyes, everything's explained without saying anything.
Let love speak for us. I've been, let love speak for us. Let love speak for us. I've been, let love speak for us. Shit, it's recording so rough. You get a fucking vacuum in the back and shit, man. I mean, capture the idea, though. Gotta capture the ideas, know what I'm saying? Let love speak for us. Let love speak for us.
Bet. Hey, Lena, what's up? But yeah. So when I write these lyrics, man, like I just like, I don't know. This is the only album where I feel like so, I guess, proud of what I'm writing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's coming from such a good place. And I've been on a long journey, and it feels good to feel good. You know what I'm saying? Finally. So this album just represents that for me, man, and it represents that for this album. I think can help anybody who might be going through something, man. But anyway, next track. That last track, by the way, like all that recording you heard, that was raw. Me just raw, just, you know what I'm saying? These songs come together somehow. I don't know how. They just happen to come together, and it's hard to explain. But next track.
Hey, I'm big on here, and you're small.
Oh, whoops. Whoops.
Okay, there you
go. Bet. All right, so that's hilarious. So the next track is called Oil Painting, right? So oil painting, like I said, when I'm writing, you know, when I create things, to me, like the beats feel like painting in oil. I like to mix and muddle and get it real nice and buttery. Warm butter, 1 foot butter, you know what I'm saying? So I like to write like that too. And so this song is called Oil Painting, just to kind of like, you know, I was capturing thoughts. There was no direction. I just spilled the oil. I just spilled the oil on there and saw what happens. So this is that song.
Allow me to recite part of my thesis. Pardon me for being slow to write and sharing my releases. I try to blame it on my double helix, but the truth is, I don't really feel like sharing feelings, nor do I feel like sharing nonsense. So the question is, do I put myself through this process? Questioning if I'm still carrying all these monsters, or have I succeeded in exorcism? After my soul went through a cataclysm, I escaped the life in prison, born again like when Christ was risen, spitting the nicest rhythms, sharper than any knife inside your kitchen. My vision showed me just what life was missing. I was fractured like when light hits prisms. It's not a nice condition to stay in at night, praying for the rain to stop spraying. When I'm silent, listen to what I'm not saying. I'm conveying everything you need to know. Sow my seed in your brain, give me room to grow. You ever sit in silence away from the fear and violence displayed inside your eyelids? A chance to take a knowledge, chance to escape your bondage, advancing your state of mind. It's a way to pay your homage and stop living life in silence. To be a human being is a blessing to you and me and those who lived a life before we existed, and you can see them in everything we do on a daily, from making beats to writing poetry, and you can feel it like like an oil painting.
Leaves on here.
Yeah.
Use just the corner of the brush. Just the corner of the brush. There we go. See? All there is to it. Just the corner. Think about shape and form. Drop these little rascals in wherever you want them. Wherever. You really are the creator of this piece of canvas. You can do anything.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm cheesing off my own shit. Like every time I hear it, I'm like, what? Yo, I don't know. I never felt so happy making an album before like this. This is awesome. All right, next track. All right, so next track, which one was it? Oh yeah, so next track is called Jet Lag. I made this track when I was in Germany and I was hanging out with my boy Jermaine. You like that Bob Ross, right? I was waiting for somebody to point that out. Yeah, that's Bob Ross. So growing up as a kid, I used to love watching Bob Ross. You know what I'm saying? Just what we're gonna do here is we're gonna paint a tree and just kind of. But Bob Ross is the man, so I put him on the end of that track. But yeah, so this next song called Jet Lag. I made the beat when I was hanging out with my boy in Germany when I went to go see him recently, and we just sat there and made that beat. It was raining outside. I was like, man, I need to make a beat just to match with that rain. You know what I'm saying? So we captured the rain, made the beat right there in his living room. The reason I call it Jet Lag is because I was tired as a mug. You know what I mean? I didn't change the title of it because I wanted to keep the, even though the subject has nothing to do with jet lag, I wanted to keep the title of that because that moment meant a great deal to me. And my friends mean a great deal to me. You know, I love my friends, man. I love all of you. All of you. Thank you. You know, so, all right, this is that song. Let me shut up.
The universe is listening. You know what I'm saying? Reality is listening. You know what I'm saying?
You think somebody took a nerd up and shit about like what consciousness is, right? Like consciousness, like I can prove to myself I have a conscience. I can't prove to myself that you have a conscience. I don't know that you're not a fucking program. You don't know that I'm not a program. And there's no way to prove that. You know what I'm saying? The intangible shit.
Yo, I walk this planet for mad long. Develop mind, body, and soul, that's mad strong. The weight and pressure that life gives just adds on. It's like watching YouTube shows with ads on. Constant interruptions, life's an introduction to frustration and pain, and it gets passed on, and that shit lasts long. So you put your mask on, back inside the matrix, you put your act on. Button up your shirt, drive to your 9 to 5. Every day you get tested until it's time to die. Plug up and get drugged up till you lose your mind, or find a better way to use your time. Crucified my existence on the quest for the divine, and share my journey through the rhymes. But sometimes it just gets muddy, so I praise the sun rising like a Teletubby. Life's so beautiful but yet so ugly.
What I've learned from my experience, man, is whatever is out there in the universe, it's like the shit is the only messages I get from it usually are you're not meant to understand. You know what I mean? Like you're not meant to understand. Like almost like you stay in your place, humble yourself.
Yeah, I question if you're real, yet I feel you watching. Every time I try to get closer, I feel you stopping. Is this the only life, or maybe there's options? I'm seeing glitches in the program through my third optic. Feeling like a fucking nomad in the cold Arctic. Give my life over to no man, cause I'm no target. Gonna continue the struggle till I find who God is, or till I find myself inside the garden. I beg your pardon, but never question the Mars native. He seen both the light and the dark like Lord Vader. Switching styles and his technique like crossfaders. Quantum leaps into the universe, God translator. I question if you're real, yet I feel you watching. Every time I try to get closer, I feel you stopping. It's this the only life, or maybe there's options? I'm seeing glitches in the program through my third optic. Feeling like a fucking nomad in the cold Arctic. Give my life over to no man, cause I'm no target. Gonna continue this struggle till I find who God is, or till I find myself inside the garden. I beg your pardon, but never question the Mars native. He's seen both the light and the dark like Lord Vader. Switching styles and his technique like crossfaders. Quantum leaps into the universe, God translator.
That's so unnerving. Yo, jet lag. That beat is just stupid. That beat is stupid. That's a stupid beat, man. Holy crap. Man, so that jet lag beat, you could hear, I took the drums out at the end. So, you know what I'm saying? So y'all could hear the butter on what I did. Because a lot of times when I make music, like I said, it's not so much about catching a little catchy melody, right? That's probably why I'm not, in the category of pop music or radio music. I like to make oil paintings, man. Everything is just blended well, nice, and, formulated nice together. So that track was basically that, another buttery mix. And at the end, it sounded really unnerving and real uneasy and everything. But with the drums, it sounded great, right? Mm-hmm. That's how I do it. Like I get a layer, I get a foundation, and then I build on top of that. Next track we got Genesis. Peace. How are you, man?
Peace. I'm listening. You doing amazing.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. This is Genesis, man. Genesis, we did a track on my last album, and this dude, he found me on Instagram, requested me as a friend, you know what I'm saying? And then we ended up just working together, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just became friends instantly, he's a cool dude, man. But we can get into that track later, maybe some other time, maybe another live, you know what I'm saying? But all right, so after jet lag, we have Clash of the Titans. Now, my brother did the music video for not Titans, Titan, right? And I'll explain why after the track. So this video, my brother, Kinetic Visuals, if you want to go check him out, he did this video for me while we were in our home island of Dominica. So I love this video, and I think you guys will love it too. I'm gonna put it on full screen. So if you're on your phones right now, go ahead and flip it like this real quick. You know what I'm saying? All right, boom. This is called Clash of the Titan.
Yeah, you were molded by the past, don't mean you gotta live it still. Gone in a flash is how time will pass. Take a look at your dash, tell me how fast you living it. Taking all the energy from others, never giving it. So-called righteous soul, mining the gold of others. All got depleted until they were all defeated. How did this fetus develop into what we see as this conceited human being that no longer needs us? I used to wanna ask Jesus, but at the time I was a non-believer, stuck with a fever, puffing the reefers. What I wish for was on the escape, like bro man from the 5th floor. I let the 5th pour down my throat as I watch my reflection in glasses. My life flashes in my mind. I go back in time. One afternoon I sat on Saturn's moon after blowing some smoke out the window of my room. New thoughts is coming soon. Space is consumed by the impending doom. Stuck my head through the womb. New birth, new religion. I am the true and living. Stop questioning the life here that you were given. We are part of the all-knowing to those who listen. Watch the world change shape and colors start to glisten. Make it through your broken heart condition. Escape the mental prison, similar to WandaVision. I don't consider anyone as competition. My compositions are reflections of my mind condition. I live inside a space where time is missing. The way I see the world now is beyond description. No more prescriptions keeping me in dark addictions. A weaker mind is your only real opposition.
This message brought to you by the Mars native, who was brought to you by the planet Mars, who was brought to you by the galaxy, who was brought to you by the universe, who was brought to you by God, who was brought to you by God, who was brought to you by God.
Yeah. Tell me what you guys think, man. Give it to me. Give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Genesis, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, man. What are your thoughts?
Can you hear me good?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, you already know what I think. That's just crazy raw. That beat is insane for sure. The first verse is raw, but I think like you really get into it in the second verse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I switched modes on that second verse, that beat, because I decided, like, you know, to go halfway through the beat and just like change it up. And then when I went in there and changed it up halfway, I was like, God, it just gave me a whole different vibe and feelings. And so I wrote the second part to the, you know, to that beat, and I was like, that's what just came out, you know. But yeah. Man, this is the album. This is the album. We just went through the whole album, you know. Genesis, I know you were running late, but I appreciate you jumping in still, you know. If you guys like what you heard, man, please go support. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's available for pre-order on iTunes. I know some people were having some trouble, but give it a try. You know what I'm saying? Some people it was working for, some people it wasn't working for others. You know, it's gonna be on streaming platforms February 3rd. You know, so save that date, or just go to Spotify and look me up, and you know what I'm saying, and just play it, enjoy it, listen to it, absorb it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this album came from a very good place, a very heartfelt place, loving place, and so far this is the best album I think I've ever created. You know, so I hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, thanks for joining. We might do this again one more time before the album drops, but you know what I'm saying? This was fun. All right, y'all. Take it easy.